Hi, you guys. Deborah here again, Queen of Return. Thank you guys so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. You know what, guys? Today I want to talk to you about the Trinity as it's represented in the Matrix, right? I was thinking about this probably about a week or so ago. I know a lot of us saw pretty much everybody, saw the Matrix, but a lot of us were attracted to it for many different reasons. A lot of the action and fighting and all of this, and all of these different things, and just the visuals of the Matrix, right? But what I would like for us to think about, and I know probably other people have talked about this, but what I would like for us to think about is the Trinity as it is represented in the Matrix. And I'm going to use and I used this in my last video, I'm going to use my pyramid right here. You guys see the pyramid and the 3 points of the pyramid, right? So just think about that, the Trinity as it is represented in the pyramid, okay? So just keep that in mind. So if we think about the Matrix and the main 3 characters in the Matrix, and when I saw the Matrix, I didn't think about this. I was a Christian at the time. I really wasn't looking at any deep spiritual motifs or themes, as it relates to the movie. And you guys, I'm sure most everybody know that the Matrix, the storyline was actually written by a woman of color, right? A black woman, a carbonated woman. However, if we think about those 3 characters, right? Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus, right? Those 3 characters are represented here. They're represented here, the Trinity. And I mean, they were so literal as to make the woman's name Trinity, but that's what is represented here. And a lot of people may think like, for me, one of the reasons why that movie was so impactful, and I think it resonated with so many people, because I think on a spiritual level, there was a lot of truths in it, right? And the Trinity is one of them, and we know what we've been taught, that what the Trinity is in the Bible, but the Trinity is actually this thing right here. And the Trinity represents the Most High, Amen, and then I am. And if we think about those 3 characters in that movie, this is what was represented. The Most High, of course, was Neo. It was all about Neo finding out, that he was a deity, that he was, who he was, right? So he represents the Most High in the movie. The other one is Amen. And I spoke about Amen and just the lies and the hidden aspect of Amen. That's probably a better way to represent or talk about Amen. And Amen's job, really, you guys, if you study Kemetic information or history at all, is to protect the Most High. That's his job. Amen. He hides things, lies about things, because he's trying to protect the Most High. And in the movie, that's exactly what happened. And Morpheus was the one who was the Amen character. And even if you think about his name, Morpheus, it's the ability to morph into something, right? And that's Amen, is his ability to morph, to hide things, to have knowledge. And he morphs and changes and does what he needs to do because he's trying to protect the Most High. And that is what Morpheus did in the movie. And he represents Amen, the hidden aspect of the divine, right? The second one is Trinity. And a lot of people don't know this, but Trinity represent I am. And I am, and this was, you guys, this information came to be by divine intervention. I'm just going to keep it real. I am is generally represented by a female. So Trinity is considered, in the movie, they had a female to play her, but it represents the character or the divine aspect of I am. And I am is usually a feminine principle, okay? And then if we just step back a little bit further, those 2 characters, Trinity and the Most High, except for it should have been, they changed it a little bit. It should be Trinity and Amen. They're the female male principles of us all. Like, we all have a male and a female part, right? We all have a male and a female aspect of ourselves. And that is represented here in this pyramid. So I am is the female aspect and Amen is the male aspect. And then there's the Most High. But they switched it up a little bit in the movie. So we all have to know and understand that we have that male, we all know that, we have that male-female principle. And the movie reflected that, except for, like I told you, they took some liberties. But I say all that to say is that how those three characters work together, they worked in this trinity, this three pairs of three. And I mentioned before that three is very, very important in spiritual and African spirituality and Kemetic knowledge and wisdom and history. Three is very, very important for this very reason, because they work together. The Most High, Amen, and then I Am. And that movie was as popular as I think it was. I think it's because they were playing on these themes, these hidden spiritual African themes. And a lot of us were watching it and visualizing it, and we didn't even know that we were reacting to it, but we were. And, you know, and many people still go back and look at those movies, but that's what it represented. Though their characters, those three working together, represented the trinity of this right here. Okay, so when you go back, if you decide to go back and look at it, think about it from that perspective. Neo and Trinity being representing male and female principle that resides in all of us, and then the Most High. And then the Most High can also, you guys, be considered a, you know, this pineal, higher level consciousness that we all have, right? So just food for thought. That's it. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I will see you guys for my next video.